Hello, everyone. This is DDM, Diaspora Digital Media, and we're transmitting today from Just City. The program is Sports, Saturday Sports to be precise. Today we'll be looking at basketball fundamentals and life skills. How does it help you as a sports person, as a human being? Exercise is good for the soul. And also, I'm with my colleagues, Femi in Germany and Alex in Abuja, just somewhere around here. My guest for today is
Coach Victor Ajodo Dennis.
Coach Victor. That's it. You got the full name. So we'll start from the fundamentals. No, we start from
Life
the
skills.
life skills.
Life
Good.
skills. Yeah.
Life skills is what we're going first. So, right on. What are life skills? What are we talking about today?
Now, today my sessions are going to be two in the program:
Mhm.
life skills and basketball. Now, when we talk about life skills help an athlete to help. Those are the simple details that help an athlete to become a great leader in the team.
So apart from having the agility and the expertise
Yeah.
to play the game, whether it's football, tennis,
Mm,
volleyball, the life skills help the individual to be a team player.
exactly.
Beautiful.
And helps build capacity in the team.
How many
Encourages
things?
teamwork.
How many topics can we treat on life skills?
For today, basically, it's just respect.
That means we have more.
We have more.
Can you give me two or three more?
We have self-awareness, we have value diversity, we have self-direction.
Thank you.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right.
Can
Over
go
to
on.
you, Victor.
Yes.
Life skills,
So, life
respect.
skills today. I am Coach Victor Ajodo Dennis. To introduce myself again, I told you my session is going to be two. Today's session on life skill is respect. Now, I want to discuss respect. How does it relate to basketball? All right. So, but we can't do that without defining what respect is all about.
Exactly.
Right. So, when I say respect, respect in simple terms means giving value to someone's need, feelings, mood, and thoughts.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah.
So, how can a sportsman develop that or cultivate that uh, respect as a principle?
Good. First of all, there must be interest for you to want to be respectful to the game you actually cherish to want to play. For example, you want to be a basketball player. There are some respectful conduct or attitude that a player is expected to exhibit. First of all, you must be punctual, which shows that you should be early to training for preparation for the games for the day. That's one. I can go on again.
Go on,
Good.
fire on.
Showing respect to the coaches, rules, and regulations. Your games master, you need to respect your coach. You need to respect your games master. And also, you need to respect your teammates.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are there instances that a player is unable to respect his teammates? What's the repercussion?
That means there is no capacity building. Even in the scripture is saying a house divided against itself cannot stand. So no matter what, players must be on the same page, no matter what how the training is. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right on.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we know that it's good for a player to now have respect for himself or his
Exactly.
teammates.
Exactly.
And how do we know he has respect? Coming to the football field or the
Basketball court.
basketball
Yeah.
court,
Punctuality. Matters.
punctuality
Yes.
shows you respect your teammates, you
Exactly.
respect your coach, you respect
Exactly.
the others.
And not only that, you need to show respect to the facilities that you're using,
How do you do that?
handling them properly. Your basketball should be kept properly even after training sessions. Your training kits should be kept clean for the next training session. That shows preparedness.
And that, okay, that's great.
Yes,
You know, earlier on you were mentioning something about even dressing your bed.
exactly.
I was kind of, how can dressing
Learning
my
how to pray, the kind of friends you keep.
uh
Those are little details that shows a component of life skills.
life
Life skills. Yeah.
respect?
But one thing interesting about this topic, in Africa, we're not taught all this. But the NBA has decided to bring this kind of topic to raise future leaders, not only athletes,
Mm.
because there is life even outside the sports.
Yeah.
So leadership and the life skills is all encompassing about human life.
So even after outside the basketball court,
Exactly.
the conduct of the individual is very important in establishing who he is
Exactly.
and in relationship to that person and other people in society, as well as that same individual and his teammates as well.
Exactly.
So now you know. Let's know a little bit more about you, the coach.
Before you go ahead, can I come in real quick?
Yes,
Okay.
yes, Femi, please fire on.
Talking about the aspect of respect
Yes.
in sport, so discipline, which is very essential. And
Exactly.
on the Nigerian factor, we got to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Based on the
Hmm.
current situation, how do you see the
Yeah.
mentality of the youth in uh, a society that's also disciplined? How do you adapt that to your guys now? How do you comprehend with the situation on ground?
Okay. The society of our youths, and then what we have just talked about, respect. How can
Yeah.
you line them up? Do we are our youths showing some form of respect? Do they really link them up? Is there a way we can say, okay, let's look at Nigerian youth today,
Mhm.
whether they're in sports or out of sports?
Sincerely speaking, I would say Nigerian youths are not getting it to the percentage we're expecting, simply because there is no awareness and advocacy. Until civil rights societies actually take it upon themselves to create awareness. Just like what I said, in Africa, we barely have such things like this.
Mm.
Somebody will just graduate from the high institution, the next thing he finds himself into politics and he wants to be a leader. You were never taught leadership skills. You were never taught how to value diversity. What makes somebody act the way he reacts in life?
Mhm.
And then those are the component of respect too. Just like the way I describe what respect is all about. I think it is what giving value and what to somebody's what
Mhm.
feelings, attitudes, and needs and thoughts, and becoming true to it.
So you have to be selfless. Whatever you feel is
Exactly.
good for yourself,
Exactly.
you should know that
And
somebody
that
will
is what
expect
is
you.
missing today, in Nigeria to be precise. There is no sense of empathy. There is no sense of empathy at all. And until people begin to take it upon themselves to create awareness, high institutions, educational environments begin to take it upon themselves to educate these younger ones. Otherwise, we'll have a generation whereby people grow up and there's no empathy.
Mhm. So
But
we need
but
self-respect and respect for others.
Mm.
Yes, Femi.
okay, but is it difficult for you to now implement the discipline in the team based on the what you just said?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's difficult based on the coach's philosophy. You know, a coach's philosophy, it concerns all his coaching programs. Now, as a coach, you have your own style of leadership. It's either you're autocratic or you're democratic or
Okay.
you're the laissez-faire type of leader. Whichever way you want to carry your team along. The main thing is championship, which is very, very important. But like I told you, discipline is something that cannot be underemphasized or overemphasized
Overemphasize.
in sports.
So how can
Mm,
coaches now begin to implement this life skills within their training? Since obviously, like you have said, we have not gotten to that mark yet.
that's it.
What's the advice?
Coaches should go for better coaching courses.
Okay.
That's one. They should research.
Mm.
All right. Go for coaching courses. That will broaden their knowledge and see how they can
Yeah.
improve on
Because
their coaching
I
career.
remember
Mm,
when we were younger, the same drills we take before playing football or and basketball, the same.
mm,
Go around the field, push up, press
exactly.
ups, and then we share.
Times have
Yes,
evolved now.
yeah, but
The
we need.
games rules are changing.
Hmm.
Rules are evolving by the day. So a coach needs not to stay in one place. He needs to improve his knowledge.
Personal
Definitely,
capacity building.
exactly, capacity building.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alex, any question for our guest? Thank you, Femi. Alex Nabuja, it's like you are muted. Okay.
Am I audible?
Okay, maybe while you are thinking over the question. Okay, you're unmuted now. Yes, Alex.
Yeah, so thank you very much for joining our coach.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
how does what's the benefit of respect when we have a you have a player who has this respect and exhibits these virtues of respect, what is the outcome of that player? What do we expect to see from that player at the end of the day?
Okay. When he becomes a better leader, he has a way of influencing his teammates to attend the tasks of the day. That's majorly. A player who is respectful have a better way of communicating to his teammates, either by his conduct or through speech. So respect, like I said, cannot be overemphasized in
Yeah.
the team.
That
That's great.
just
Thank you.
reminds me how implement it. Like we watch sometimes on the Premier League or some
Mm,
major
mm,
footballs. The coach will be giving instructions. The player can just beat or just move, or start exchanging blows with the
mm,
others. So off the court, off the pitch, how does the coach implement it to ensure that this good player who has potential begins to be respectful? Are there steps to teach one conduct?
I really don't think there is,
Okay.
because from my experience as a coach, I only know you have control on the life of a player on the court.
Okay.
But what he does after the court is really his responsibility.
Now,
That is why you must check a player they're going to recruit on your team, his past record,
yeah.
and how he carries himself along. If there's something that is acceptable, why not? You work with him.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, if you have
Reputation matters.
such a
Mm,
player, but you now discover he needs to be worked with, what are the steps a coach can take to build up that respect in the player within the confines of
you
the game?
can give him responsibility. When he begins to see himself giving out instruction to people to do, he will begin to realize that, oh, this is what he should do too.
Okay.
Exactly. Give him responsibility. Engage him.
Mm.
Let him take the leadership role.
Wow.
Yes,
So it's more of experiential training,
exactly.
psychologically letting him face it, and then you can now guide as you go.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Sorry, Femi, I took the win. I mean, Alex, your question just reminded me of something. So please carry on, carry on. Alex?
Can I come in
No,
real
it's
quick?
good. It's okay.
Yeah.
Yes, Femi,
Yeah,
we're all
go
here.
ahead.
Okay. Coach, thanks again for being here.
Thank you.
And based on what you just said, if you have a player on your team, let's create a scenario, and you've gone all the way to the finals. And this player, based on what you said you have no control of what he or she might be doing outside of the court, and you find
Exactly.
out that the player's actions off court is absolutely opposite to everything you've been teaching. You're at the final.
Mm.
Everything is online. You've worked for it all year. As a coach, are you willing to sacrifice the game by sitting that player down and not letting him play? That's your best player. And without that player, you're going to lose, obviously, for what you've worked for the whole year. I want to see what your perspective. Is it about building the person, or is it more about winning? So, please.
Okay.
Hmm.
Thank you.
You're on a hot seat now.
Game is bigger than any individual player. Likewise, the team is bigger than any other player. So when a player has chosen to be a deviant, the best thing for the coach to do is to cut him off. This will send a strong signal to whoever will want to become a deviant too. Do you understand? And to also add again,
Yeah.
um, it is not about playing and winning, but winning in a very healthy manner. Now, if you keep on using such kind of player, you're telling the other ones that okay, whatever they're doing, maybe they should go his own way. And before you know that such person attitude can be intoxicating. So the best thing is for me as a coach, I will
Yeah.
sit him down.
Hmm.
I would rather lose my game to send a strong message, sincerely speaking.
Coach,
That is what discipline is all about.
that's what it should be. Okay, like Ronaldo's team is going to play the finals,
Mm.
and he decides to go and get drunk the night before, which is against the rule. And by the rule is he's not going to play the match, and it's the finals for his country. Then you now field your 11 without Ronaldo. Are you sure these people will allow you go back to the?
Sincerely, I have to do my job. I have to do my job. Every coach has his own philosophy, though,
Okay,
and
yes.
principle.
Well,
Yeah,
is it possible then, under that same scenario, allow him play and suspend him after?
yank him up.
He can't
Sincerely
came up.
speaking, because there are rules that are already on ground.
Okay.
For him to actually flaunt the rules, he shows he's not ready
Hmm.
to be a leader.
A
on the
leader.
team.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's a tough call, Femi. You have
No.
put us on, on the tough one. Yes. Alex, any remarks? Yeah, before we go for the practicals, basketball fundamentals. Sorry, Alex, you said?
Sorry, I don't have a question.
Okay,
Okay.
okay, that's cool. That's cool. Yeah, just before we go on taking a few drills on fundamentals,
Okay.
can we know your sports history?
Okay.
2 minutes.
Basically, right from the secondary school, I've participated in House. In my university, I've participated in the Nuga Games, and I'm a medalist.
What's Nuga?
Nuga, Nigerian University Games Association.
Okay.
Yeah, I participated and won silver medal with the university. Now, before I now ventured into playing full-time basketball with the most teams that are renowned teams in Nigeria, with the MBBF League, Nigerian Basketball Federation. I have played for my first team was Plateau Peaks
Hmm.
at the Plateau,
That is
then
the Plateau State.
Plateau State own
team.
team. Yeah. Before I went to Gombe Bulls, then finally played with Bochinet.
That's great.
Yeah.
Well, we'll know more about it as you go.
Yes.
So, ladies and gentlemen, you there listening, this has been Coach Victor at Jodo. Basketball, something else, magic. So let's check out our fundamentals. Say a word or two, and then if we have any practicals, then we can go on. What is basketball? What are basketball fundamentals?
Basketball fundamentals are basically steps you develop your skills to help you play the game basketball. Three fundamentals I'm going to focus on: dribbling, passing, and shooting.
Dribbling, passing,
Passing and
and
shooting.
shooting.
Yeah.
That is great. So, how do we start?
Right away.
Right
Half my
away.
guys are
Some some people are coming to join us. Are they coming or we're going?
no.
Fine. Let's get them over. Yes, you're still on DDM, Diaspora Digital Media. It's Sports Day, and today our guest has been Coach Victor Ajodo, who has played within local academic teams and also at the national level. So he's now a coach in his own right. And from Jos City, we're here. We've talked about life skills and how they affect you, how they improve you as a person, not only as a sportsman, but in terms of your entire presentation off court, in the court, on the field, out of the field, how you present yourself as a sportsman that shall be of repute. So before we wrap up, we have fundamentals of basketball. We'll be talking about dribbling and two other things. So not to bore you up with a lot of noise. And we have a few friends who are coming to join Coach Victor. And then let's see how it goes.
Okay. Dribbling. We have the stationary dribbling and the motion dribbling. Okay, so first of all, we're taking the stationary dribbling. This is to help you improve your dribbling skills. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Ready? Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Change. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crossover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Crossover. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's stationary dribbling. All right. Let's take the motion dribbling. Let's go. Hey, let's go. Dribble. Back and forth. Keep dribbling. Now, in dribbling, you need to keep your knees bent, shoulder up, and your face up with good control. This is the fundamentals for dribbling. All right? Dribbling, you can use your right and your left hand for dribbling. So what they are doing now is motion dribbling. Take it one more time again. Let's go. Yeah. So they go there. Yeah. Now back. You have to squat. You need to squat. You have to have a tough knee. Let me have a go. Strong knee. Strong knee. Let's go. Protect the ball. With the left hand. Go. Okay. That's dribbling. Then quickly we'll go for passing. There are two types of passes we're going to take. Okay. We have the chest pass and the bounce pass. Okay. Join us quickly. So this is chest pass. Let's do it this way from left to right. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Uh-huh. This way. Quickly. So this is chest pass. I have the ball. I'm sending it straight to his chest. And I follow through. When I'm receiving it, I'm standing this way to get the ball. All right? So I'm giving the ball. When I need it, I call for the ball. Ball. This is me. Let's go. Ball. Let's go. Let's go. Quickly. Let's go. Let's go. Ball. 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 That is chest pass. We're going now to bounce pass. Let's go. Ball. Let's go. Ball. This is me. Bounce pass. That's why it's called bounce pass. See that? That's bounce pass. Bounce pass. Let's go. So these are the two types of passes we're going to use. All right. Then lastly, we're going to go shooting. Now in shooting, there is just one simple fundamentals you need to apply when shooting. Steph Curry named the greatest shooters in the NBA. They use what they call the beef standard. Balance, elbow, eye, and follow through. Those are the fundamentals that make basketball shooting great.
You said balance.
Balance,
Okay.
elbow, eye,
Eye.
follow through. Beef. B-double-E-F. Beef.
Balance.
Elbow, eye,
Follow
through.
Follow through. Okay. Now, before we go to that,
Yep.
what's the real difference between a bounce pass and a chest pass?
Chest pass gets to the teammates quickly.
Okay.
Yeah. That's the difference.
And then it has to get to the chest.
Straight
So
up.
if I have this and I pass that way, that's not a chest pass.
That's not a chest pass. It has to go straight to the chest.
Okay.
Coming from the chest and into the chest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I have a
This
go?
is it. This is chest.
Okay. Chest.
Yeah.
So I move to your chest as well.
Exactly. The target goes to the chest.
Okay.
Yeah. That is chest pass.
So what of the bounce? It must bounce.
Ideally, the idea behind bounce pass is when you are under stress, you have to find a way to give a pass.
High. You come this way.
Exactly. Fake high.
Okay, you ask the
Pass low.
camera.
Okay. Giving a bounce pass.
Okay. Femi, are we invisible? This is a bounce pass,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Bounce pass. But the fundamental that comes with it, you fake high, you pass low.
Okay.
Yeah.
You
Fake high,
then you
pass low.
pass
Now this is the idea. Fake high, see my reaction. Fake high, see my reaction. This is me. I'm dropping it.
Okay.
That's the idea.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think the chairman has some experience in this sport.
So now we're going for beef.
Beef.
Balance.
Balance, elbow,
eye,
eye, follow
follow
through.
through.
Yeah.
All right,
So
guys.
in balance, I'm going to demonstrate it before they go straight to the upright there to take their shots. Now this is balance. You need to step.
Yeah.
I get in it with your elbow up
Balance.
and your eye straight to the target to the rim and your follow through. This is follow through. Steph Curry named the greatest shooters in the NBA. They threw the beef drill. So we'll quickly go over there and take our shots.
So
Starting
balance,
with balance, elbow,
eye,
eye,
I
then
follow
follow
through.
through.
Let's go.
Follow through.
Oh,
follow through.
I'm going to learn
Yeah,
that one today.
follow through.
I'll be letting guys. Let's follow them through.
Yes.
Follow through. I'm not betting on you.
This is us. Let's go. Your ball, get your ball. Let's go quickly. I just follow through. Balance, elbow, pin shot. Okay, let's
If you
go.
can move the camera back a
Downward, this is a
little,
pin shot.
move the camera backwards,
How am I?
move the camera backwards, come back
Okay.
to your
How is
left,
it? To this way or the other left?
move it, move it. Let me see where you're going with it. Nope, the other way
How is
around.
it? The other
Perfect,
way.
perfect, perfect. Not too close to the players.
All right.
That's
How
perfect,
is it here?
perfect.
Right.
Balance, elbow, eye. Balance, elbow, eye, then follow through. One strike. Go. Balance,
Tell me how much are you betting for this one?
I'm not betting on you. No chance.
elbow, eye, then follow through.
Keep going. Keep going.
Balance, elbow, eye, then follow
All net. Oh,
through. Elbow, eye, follow through. I'll get one. Let's go.
your elbow is not in it. Your elbow is missing.
Elbow is missing, right?
Uh huh.
Follow through.
You're not following through.
I'll get the next one.
Keep shooting. Keep shooting. So,
Wow,
that's what you
nice, 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 nice.
see here. The balance, the beef rule still apply. Take it from the other angle.
Elbow.
To rebound for you guys. Let's go.
How's the view?
Perfect.
Hey!
Wow, nice,
Whoa!
nice, nice shot. Shot.
That guy is something else.
Wow, all net. 3 point from the corner. Let's future the dream. Akim the dream Olajuwon in the making.
So, you want to find.
Whoa, nice long range.
Let's go. Let's go. Not better. Not better. Let's go. Not better.
Nice shot. Nice shot. Balance, elbow, eye, follow through.
Go.
Good form.
I follow through. Yeah,
So I went to lose my weight today.
Wow, wow, wow.
no,
I got a question for the coach. Great job.
okay.
Okay. So
Yeah,
great job. Great training. The
thank you.
guys are informed
Yeah,
and based on the Nigerian factor today, as we see it, and every society, no matter what you do in the society, it affects everything you're doing. How do you keep these players healthy with the economical situation? This is a very strenuous sport, and health is everything. How can they afford to be healthy with the situation as bad as it is economically? Thank you.
Well, mine, I let me just use my own level. Mine, I am a developmental basketball. I develop talents. All right. So once there is interest, we take it up from there. Yeah, because majorly my attention is from the fundamental. We pick those younger ones and train them until they become who they want to be. That's mine as a development basketball coach. So interest first. Then we encourage them to eat healthily. Yeah.
But is there any kind of support program if you have a talent that has financial constraints? Is there any kind of financial program that will support that talent so it doesn't fall aside? You understand what I'm saying? And if there's
I
not, is there any way maybe we can help to implement that? And maybe some of the viewers watching now, maybe we can
yeah.
work together.
Sincerely, there's none. That's why I said it is just basically interest. These are kids that just volunteer. We talk to them, make sure we take them off from the streets. They come in the evening, spend some time with us. We inspire them to play basketball while they face their studies. Presently now, I doubt if there's any. I haven't seen any.
But is your person and your efforts being supported financially
Not
by
not in any way.
so you is also interested.
Just volunteering.
You just volunteering.
Just volunteer. To just
Yeah.
develop
I mean,
young ones.
we have an
Yeah.
opening here if there's a way we can support. You know what's happening around here? There's a lot of complaints about youths dying very early. They buried about three in December last year within this environment for drinking illicit stuff like roughly packaged whiskey, very unhealthy, just chemicals mixed and give them flavor. So at times like this, if we go to any of these ghetto joints, you'll find them sipping, and it eats up their liver, and there's nothing else to do. So, but this kind of interaction, we have people coming from different places, young people.
Exactly.
So it keeps them here till evening. By the time it's evening, you are tired, you go home, you can eat, take your shower, rest, read, and sleep. But without this kind of opportunities, it is almost hopeless for most of them because they are youths. They have energy. They have to expend it somewhere.
Exactly.
So
Exactly.
yeah, but over to you, Femi
Thanks
or
a lot.
Alex.
Thanks a lot. I really appreciate it. And more power. We try the best to we'll see what we can do to support you guys so we keep these guys on the straight and narrow. It's not easy.
Mhm.
There's nothing you're doing in the
Yeah,
society we call Nigeria that's not affected by the situation we're dealing with. And it's always a
yeah.
pleasure to see positive minds like yourself that are doing
Mhm.
things
Yeah.
even more than the government that we call leaders are doing. Thanks a lot.
Mm.
Stay blessed and more
Thank
power.
you. Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Alex. That was Femi from Germany. Alex, any closing remarks? Because I think we're through.
Yeah, I just want to say thank you very much for all you're doing. Thank you for inspiring our young ones. Thank you for keeping them in shape and keeping them in line. Uh, I know you're just volunteering, but then your reward is greatly in heaven. You're going to be heavenly rewarded. Thank you very much, and God bless you.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Thank you.
And
Any closing
thank you for
remarks?
joining us.
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. From Victor.
Yeah. I hope I've succeeded in inspiring someone to love the game of basketball. That's all. Yeah.
Well, you have heard it from him. What else can we say? This is DDM, Diaspora Digital Media. And today being our sport day, we've come out here in the Team City of Jos and we've met Coach Victor and a few people that he's been working on, actually all volunteers. Today we talked about interest as a key life skill for a sports person and how it helps in making developing leaders as well as sports in one. It is good for one. It is healthy for your blood. It is healthy for, I mean, it's a complete package. And we also looked at a few things in sports. We looked at dribbling, passes, you know, throw. I was not that beef again. The balance, elbow, eye, and follow through. I've learned something today. I hope you have too. So stay tuned. Next week, same time, we'll bring you more on DDM Sports. Tomorrow is a Sunday, by God's grace, and we'll be looking at live music, gospel music, sermons from different churches. From me here on behalf of Femi in Germany, Alex in Abuja, Rankam Jr. saying, grab a ball, take a suit, and go out and rock. Have a nice day. Hey, let me have that ball.